Alright, good evening, everybody. Today we're going to go over the SCBA, the different parts of them, how we apply them, and how we use them, what we use them for, different kind of types of calls we use them on. Right here, I'm on Clipso Fire Department, I'm a lieutenant there, and I'm borrowing some of their stuff. So right here, what we have a Scott 4.5 bottle, is what we call them. I'm sorry, a 2.2 bottle. This is fiberglass. A lot of departments now are going these for a number of reasons. One, it holds more air. Two, is lighter than those steel bottles that we used to have when the fire department was at. People say that you can get 30 minutes out of a bottle. That's if me and you are sitting there breathing normally and breathing. We're breathing normally, and we're not doing anything. But as you all know, once we get working, our respirations go up. We start breathing a lot more air. So therefore, we breathe more air. So these bottles are probably like 15 minutes or so. So that's really not a good average. All depends on the person that you are, the person that you're working with. I've seen a 300-pound man smoking last 25 minutes in a bottle with working. I've seen people older than I am last 15 minutes in a bottle, and we're going to help. So it all depends on how you act and things like that. Right here we have the bottle. Use a strap, as you can see, that helps secure the bottle in. Right here on the bottle shows your how much air is in your bottle. Okay. That's when people that's when you fill it. There's an orange line that says it's full. This bottle right here will hold 45 pounds, 4,500 pounds of air. Take it off just real quick, show you a few things. Alright. There's a clip when you take these things out, you gotta slide it out and put it out like that. Alright, so now we have the bottle. Turn these bottles on, you just turn them. I'm not going to turn it on for simple we'll lose air, and we'll have to refill them, but at the same time. So you turn this on, it comes on. It comes in through what we call this air line right here. This turns into the bottle as you saw me take it off a while ago. Get this here if I can see. This right here goes into where we just disconnected. This is the air line, okay? And so with the air line there, you turn the bottle on there, it comes through here, it goes all the way down here. This is what we call a survivor air pack. You can hook another line into it. If you had to go in and get somebody, we can plug right into that. Their air pack into that. The air line comes out right here to regulator. This is what we call a regulator. That's just the thing to keep it on the strap. We have the regulator right here, as you can see. Later on, we get the mask out. I'll show you, how to do it. You have what we call a bypass. This right here gives you continuous air if you need it. To calm your nerves down, things like that when you first get to a fire. Turn it on and off. This right here, the button here, when you take your mask off, tell you one last deep, good deep breath. You turn it, it pulls back, that releases the regulator off the mask, and you just turn it, and that'll come right off. Here is something that you can see, if you're wearing the pack, how much air you have. When it's connected to that, the pass alarm automatically turns on once you turn your air pack on. So you might be asking what a pass alarm is. Pass alarm is if I go into a fire and I fall, I can't get out, something's happened, this will make a noise. See if I can get it to make it. That noise. And then you reset it. But when you turn your air pack on, it's really annoying. People say you can't really hear it, but trust me, on fire ground you hear it a lot. So alright, so it's turned off now. That's when you turn your bottle on, that automatically comes on. So therefore, if you quit moving, it's going to sound. So a lot of times, if you walk around a fire, you start hearing it, beep, beep, beep. Shake your air pack, and it'll turn right off. This motion sensor. We have 4 straps. I call the bottom of the seat belts. These are shoulder part here. We'll go over all that when we get to actually putting it on. How to put it on and all that. Set that down, and here's the mask. Like I said before, when you put these masks on, it's got a rubber seal here. Let me see if I can show you. If you can see, it's got a rubber seal right there, and it's supposed to seal to your face. Get a good seal. When you get the seal up, you put your hand over here and take a deep breath. Okay, if you can feel air coming to your mask, you don't have a tight enough seal. If you're claustrophobic, I would suggest putting this on for the simple fact of, you know, I mean, it's just close encounters. Make sure, we tell our boys always make sure that the straps pulled out. The simple fact of it is, if I put a mask on and then a 400-pound guy comes and puts the mask on, yeah, there's going to be a different size there. So make sure we pull the mask on or off. The regulator hook it up, but I'll get everything on in a minute and show you how this really works, everything on it. But when we hook the regulator up to the mask, if you got your mask on, always remember bypass and turn it to the heart. So you got a heart bypass, so it clicks in like so. See, you got your two. Let's see if I can get it. You see how you got your 2 pieces here? They're together, or the same, you know, the same size, same shape. And then you have the 2 C's here, they're the same size, same shape. So when you go here, and you do that, and you turn it, it's clicked, it's locked, you're breathing air. Okay. We have some speakers here. You really can't tell a whole lot about it. Some people have these real speakers out there. When you talk, you really don't have to yell, but a lot of times you have to yell, and no matter what you have, for somebody to hear you. So, like I was saying before, this is how it looks. When you get ready to take it off, taking a deep breath, click that, make a clicking noise, turn that, right back the way it come from, and it'll come off. Now, the way I remember is, a lot of times you get on fire and the gentleman's going, remember, the bypass is up and the heart bypass, so you turn it to the left. Your left is your heart. Right here, you have some green, you have LEDs in the thing. When your pack is full, all the LEDs will be lit. Okay. When you start running out of air, it'll come on down to the red. Okay. When your air pack starts beeping and making noise, you have approximately, depends on, you know, like I say, how you're breathing and all that. You probably have about 5 minutes to get out of wherever you're at before your body completely runs out. It is a scary feeling to have that on and, you know, no air. I've had that happen to me before. A lot of people say, hey, you know, don't worry, but, you know, if you got someone you can't breathe, then obviously you're going to worry. So just be patient with it. I'm learning still on these. I've been a fireman for 10 years. There's still different things. You know, I learn something new every time I go on the call with them. So it's something that's an ongoing learning process. So now, since we got all the parts put together, we're going to put the bottle back in the air pack, and we'll put the gear on and all that, and then we'll go from there and we'll show you how to actually put it on. So as we're doing this, if there's any questions you can ask, and we'll slide the bottle right in here. And we'll leave it right here. You can pull back and click. It clicks in. And air packs have reverse grid, so always remember that. Right and tight, you're going to go left in, this is tighten up. You're not going to right and tight. So, okay, we got that back on. Tighten it up, hand tight. You don't want to tighten it too much. Simple fact is, you have to change it during fire. You don't want the equipment there to get it off there. So, as y'all know, firemen have bunker gear, bunker pants. This is what we call bunker pants. We have boots, rubber boots. We have people wear leather boots. All depends on who you are. Preferably, I like the leather boots for the simple fact of it is that you can, it's a whole lot more comfortable walking around. So, make sure, I mean, after you put your stuff on, before you put it on, it never fails to have to use the bathroom. So make sure you have to use, if you have to use the bathroom, go ahead and use it. So we got our funky pants on. Some people make sure that anytime you're going to wear this mask, you have what we call the no-back hood. You'll see this going in effect in just a minute. I'm not going to put my coat on. The simple fact of it is I really don't need it. But, well, I'll go ahead and put it on. It don't really matter. Alright, so now we got our gear on. Now we go to a truck. We have jump seats on our engine 1. Our engine 3, we don't have jump seats, so they're in the back compartment there. Our SCBA, which our crash truck, it has on the back compartments. The thing I like to do about them, you have them like this, you can take it, you get it off the truck, and it's upside down. Really easy to put on and take it. Just throw it over your head, like so. Put your arms to it, okay? Now, as you can see how low it is on my back right now. So the more higher up these things are on your back, the more comfortable it's going to be. So most time I tell you to jump, pull it up, and act like you're skiing. Pull, will do your rods, okay? Then we got our seat belt, as I call them. We're going to buckle them. If I can find it. There we go. We're going to buckle them. Tight. Okay? So we got everything tight. Alright, so now our no mix hood. Alright, it's going to be hard to hear me, so I'm going to step up closer to you for this on, okay? So when we put our no mix hood on, come back a little bit, or when we put our mask on, like I said before, we'll make sure we have a good seal. If you have a good, if you don't have a good seal, you're going to be looking a lot of air. So we're going to put the mask on. Well, always pull these straps straight back. Don't pull them out or you'll bust the plastic on your mask. You're going to pull straight back. Okay, so now we have the mask on. Now we turn the bottle on. Of course, that's the kind of sound it makes when you start running out of air. Alright, so our no mix hood can go over, cover your ears, and around the plastic seal. Okay? And now we're going to hook up. Remember what I told you? Remember what I told you before? Ball pin, hard. We're breathing air. That air's leaking. I know it's hard to hear me, but no air's leaking. We got a good seal. You hear the air going off. Our pass alarm's on. So we turn the pack on. So all this is good. This is the basic SCBA putting on. Okay? Take it off. Remember, we take a deep breath. We push. Okay. So now we got our mask off. Remember, we'll pull all the straps out. So once we get done with this air pack, no, you do not have to turn the air bottle all the way on. I normally do about one turn. Alright, once we turn our air pack off, it's right there. You know, we turn it off. You have to push in on the air pack, turn them off. Make sure we bleed our valve. Our valve's bled, and now we're going to put it on. Put it back on here. Okay? A lot of times at a fire, you'll see us doing this right here. Get the camera right. You see us hook up, turn it. Now we got our mask, we got our air pack on. We can throw it behind us. But the only thing about that is getting that from under you, okay? So that's the basic SCBA is Scott 4.5. Is there any kind of questions, anything that I didn't go over? Has anybody got anything to add that I didn't go over? Real simple. If you're claustrophobic, I wouldn't suggest you putting it on. But I'm kind of claustrophobic, but I mean I get along with it fine. So it's like a person, goes. It depends on who you are, how good you feel with it. Anything else? I can think of. Take these things off. Pull them out just like that. As long as they ain't hung up. Okay. Pull your seat belts out. Like I say, always make sure everything's tight. Or loose, and I'm sorry, not tight, but don't tight. Especially after you get them off. Make sure masks done when we get back to the station. After any time we use these masks on the fire, we got a certain solution to clean them out. You put little Clorox, little cap of Clorox, like 3 gallons of water, to clean them out fine. We have a solution. See, this is what I'm talking about. You hear that? That's because we didn't move the air pack and had to turn this off. So to turn them off, we're going to hit this yellow button until we hear something. We hear the noise. So that turned it off. So your air pack's off and your pack alarm's off. Is there any questions or anything that y'all think of I left out? Alright, there's not. That's basic air pack. I'll be here for questions and comments. After class. Thank you guys.